Well, that's what we're looking for. Hopefully we can find some more of that. Good morning, everybody. Showed you that piece of gold that Kellen got last trip up to this spot. This will be my first time up here, and hopefully we can get some detectable gold. We have the detectors. He's got the 4500 and I have the SDC 2300, and of course we've got the rest of the equipment, so we can always switch over, go gold pan old style. But we are off to a new spot for me. So the spot we're going to is open to be claimed. And you've seen he's found gold there already. And he just told me that it hasn't been claimed since 1998. See all that black sand? Look at this bedrock. All right, we're here where he got that nugget I showed you at the beginning. I'll show you that next. Lots of bedrock here. Lots of trash too. That piece of gold came out of that crevice. He's still got more to work. See, it opens up right here, but then it shrinks down again. That mud is thick down there. Almost impossible to work. Nice heavy rock that he just pried out of there. The heavies are dropping out here for sure. We got heavy rock and gold. It's moving. So what we got going on here is this is bedrock, and the water comes down through here, which you can see. Now all the grass and the brush is leaning, because about 2 weeks ago we had a ton of rain. So I'm thinking the water was probably about 4 feet higher, 4 to 5 feet higher than it is now. So that's the flood, main flood zone. So we're gonna detect and see if we can get some targets, and then I'll start crevicing. Before I do anything, we're gonna watch him whack on this rock.
If I could aim right.
Look, he's got a rock. No, he doesn't have a rock anymore. Let's see if there's a target in there. Yeah, doesn't fit. Now you can see that the dirt up here with the gravel looks a little different. This would be the top of a flood layer. This is where that piece of gold that he found before came out. So there should be some gold in this. That other stuff is below the flood layer. Doesn't that look good? I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say I think he's gonna get first gold today. But I had the first mandarin.
Got some of that mud in here, so it's gonna take a minute. There's actually a little piece in here that's decent. There's actually a piece in here that's okay.
Well, there's first gold. I said I figured he's going to get it since I haven't done anything. Now, I usually don't do moss, but thought we'd try something a little different. See if we can get some gold off of that. Tear it all up, make it into little bitty pieces, get all the gravel that's in it, the sand and gravel out of it. We're gonna get that rock out of the way. It's loose. And work that other spot here, and then there's another spot over on this other side. Well, it's the same crevice, it just picks up over on the other side of the water. And we're probably gonna go check that. I chipped this all out and got it in the pan with the stuff from the moss, and this is loose, so I'm gonna try to get it out of there. The ultimate goal would be get this piece out, but I'm not sure that's gonna happen today. Now you can see I've chipped that out and I've sucked the water out of it too, and everything's in the pan. We're gonna go ahead and pan it out and see if we got anything. We have gold, and I don't need the glasses to see it. That's a good thing. And I get ice cream today. So there it is. That's at least a picker, because I can pick it up, and then there's 6 or 7 of the small pieces in there too. So what we're gonna do with this spot is I'm gonna bring a bigger bar back and move that other rock, or break that piece of bedrock up. Kellen says he's got a good target over there, down on the bedrock, so we'll have to check this one out.
Whatever that is.
Trash. Looks like part of an old square nail. Can't decide if he's going for a swim or if he's taking a bath. I kind of stepped on a rock that moved. A little cold. Yeah, I made fun of him taking his shirt off over there, getting that pipe out, and I dunked my boot. That's okay, he's done both of his already, so. Do that so we can get. If we get that out, we can pull all the gravel out from above it. Good water. Alright, so we've been taking turns digging in that crevice. We got a pan, he's panning it out. But the gravel looked pretty good. Hopefully there's some gold in it. Alrighty, well there was a couple of pieces of gold in there. But we're not at the bottom of the crevice yet either, so back to it. Well, I lied to you guys. We are not bringing the big bar down here to get that out. Kellen got it out with a rock.
There's material down in there.
Hopefully there's some gold in there. Last pan. As it has cooled off a bit, and since we both have wet feet, we are a tad bit cold. Well, he got first gold and he got end of day gold. Not the biggest, but it is gold. So with that, we are going to pack up and make our way back to the truck, where hopefully we can get these boots off and warm our feet up a bit. That's what happens when you stick your foot in the creek. Believe me, it wasn't by choice. Back at the truck. Nice little hike. Nothing like getting your heart beating good before you head to the store and get an ice cream. course, when you find gold, you know what happens. You gotta get ice cream. Oh, it says that's 0.2, but my scale's crazy. I ordered a new one, so.
I think I have my jeweler's loop in my bag. I'd like to look at that under the scope. It looks like it has ironstone attached to it.
Yeah, these rocks are all wet and slippery.